Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I refresh my day 3 or 4 day hair before I wash it. Now, for those of you who don't know, I sleep with 2 bonnets on and 2 pineapples because the bottom of my hair, if I just do 1 pineapple, stretches way too much. So I always got used to sleeping with 2 pineapples, which is essentially just 2 ponytails. So the first product I'm going to be using to refresh my curls is the Ouidad Botanical Boost Curl Energizing and Refreshing Spray. Now I am very generous with this spray. It smells amazing and it doesn't leave my hair feeling sticky or anything like that. It just really helps bring back in that moisture that my hair kind of loses on day 3 or day 4. And I love this stuff. It's amazing and I use it pretty often to refresh my curls. Now, sometimes I use water and sometimes I mix water with a styler, but I really have been loving this Botanical Boost from Ouidad to just really bring back those curls to life and add some moisture and hydration back into my curls. Next, I go in with the Alikay Naturals LemonGrass leave-in conditioner, and this is what I use to go by the individual curls that are frizzy. So obviously, by day 3 and day 4, your hair is going to be way frizzier than it was on day 1. Day 1, we have perfect curls, maybe even day 2, and we still have nice and perfect curls. But for me, by day 3, mostly day 4, this is what my hair looks like. So a lot of the parts are very frizzy. So I find that going in with the lemongrass leave-in conditioner from Alikay Natural, it helps bring back those curls to life. So all I do is I either spritz it on the hair or on my finger, and I just run my fingers through the curl and I slide it up. And then sometimes I would either finger coil my hair, and then other times I would just slide my hand all the way down and let the curl bounce up on its own. I do this to the curls that are very obvious. The curls underneath, you can't really see it, so I don't really worry about those. But usually the back of my hair gets frizzy, and some of the curls around my face, because those are the curls that I usually manipulate the most, those tend to get frizzy or flatten out when I sleep on it. So those are the curls that I cater to the most. Sometimes I would take more time to actually define the curls if I know I really want to extend my wash day for another day or so. And then sometimes I really just cater to the ones that are in the front. I don't really worry about the ones in the back like this. But today, for the purposes of this video, I wanted to show you guys how you can really define your curls on day 3 or 4. Now, this is an extra step that I wanted to show you guys, and this is for the crown area. Now, that area usually tends to be very frizzy sometimes. So on days that I have a little bit more time, I will go in, spray some of the Alikay Naturals leave-in conditioner, take my Tangle Teezer brush, really detangle that section, and then shake the curls to activate them a little bit, and then I will let those curls sit. So I will repeat that process on the parts that are super duper frizzy, just to make sure that everything looks nice and uniform and put together. Next, I just spritz some water. It's just nothing but water in the spray bottles in my edges, just to reactivate the gel that was already in my hair. Depending on how bad my edges look, I would add a little bit more gel, but usually with water, the gel that I had previously usually reactivates. So I'll take a toothbrush, brush my edges, tame them before I go into air drying or diffusing. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and take some more of that botanical spray from Ouidad. I told you guys I am obsessed with this stuff and I really like it for refreshing. So I'm going to go ahead and generously spray some of that all throughout my hair. And for the last and final step, this is optional. You can either stop right here and let your hair air dry. But for the purposes of the video, I did diffuse. Typically, I would air dry if I have, enough time and if I don't wet my hair that much, or I would go ahead and diffuse for more volume, because when I'm generous with the botanical spray, my hair does get pretty wet. Obviously not soaked, but it gets pretty wet, and you don't want to touch it in that process because then you would cause more frizz than you had to begin with. I did want to let you guys know that I diffuse only on cool air. If I am rushing, I will put it in warm, but I have my finger constantly on that cool shot button. I do not believe in diffusing in high heat or medium heat. I don't like using any type of heat in my hair just because I like my hair to look nice and shiny, and when you use heat in your hair, obviously over time it can cause some heat damage, and when you use the cool shot, it actually makes your hair look extra shiny, which if you guys know, I'm all about the shine, so I always stick to diffusing on cool air. Now it does take way longer, but the results are totally worth it because your hair will be super duper shiny. So these are my final results. This is what my hair looks like on day 3 or 4. This is how I refresh my curls. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you leave me a comment down below and tell me how you refresh your curls. And if we do the same thing, that'll be really cool to know. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.